Raptors as they pulled into the building, a squad that looks more than ready for the game ahead of them. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Lonzo Ball is on his third NBA team. He said, coming to LA, I was a young kid with a lot of expectations on me that I didn't really live up to. Then shipped off to New Orleans, I improved the areas that I needed the most work in. Now I'm the player I am in Chicago, one of the key guys, and trying to contribute every night. Kevin, back to you.
Great, thank you, David. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt, Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Now here's Levine. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with one more.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021. Zach LaVine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think.
Luke's checked in for Trent.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Now, here's Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
Here's Ball. Back to Levine. Drops in the layup for 2. Levine's got 5 now.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Williams with the block. The shot misses. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got White, DeRozan out there with Green. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Dragic in at the point guard position. Now here's Dragic. Basket counts. Dragic has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bulls.
Nice move there by Dragic, navigating the paint well to find himself an open look. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Siakam at the line for 2.
Shoot 2. Throw good, Siakam. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Goran Dragic. And then for Toronto, Otto Porter Jr. comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Flynn. Siakam hits them both. So in Chicago now, it's a 3-point game. Back to Caruso. There's the pass to Green. Yes, that goes in. Green's got his first basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Popped up there for Green. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
On the court.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Bulls out front. They're up by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Well, for the Bulls, Kenny, what was your impression?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motion, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Hard to feel happy when your opponent's shooting open.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the clock.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Ball. "11 feet away, it's Chicago with another bucket."
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Trent passes to Siakam. For 3, Van Vliet gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Bulls lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. White and Levine on the wing. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Dragic in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 6. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Chicago lovable.
Drummond checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. We know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thank you, David. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Ken Hirsch. And Porter subbed in for Chris Boucher. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Some changes for Toronto. Makai Luke's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Flynn.
Andre Drummond. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So for the Bulls, Javonte Green, he's checked in for Kobe White. And it's Alex Caruso in for Goran Dragic. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Porter against Levine. VanVleet wide open. Off target from three-point range. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls.
Scotty Barnes.
6-point lead.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for Chicago, Zach.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Players with this type of athleticism have Zach LaVine. Historically, they keep people watching on TV, and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And again, no good by Toronto.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early.
David, thank you as always.
We'd like to say thank you.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
For tonight's game.